Welcome to the ArmaniTalks podcast. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this podcast, I'm helping you level up your 5 soft skills: public speaking, storytelling, social dynamics, emotional intelligence, and creativity. 5 soft skills for you to change your life forever and skyrocket your confidence along the way. In today's episode, we are entering the world of emotional intelligence, and I want to share my thoughts on dating in 2023. I don't know when you're going to be listening to this episode. If it's 2033, I'm pretty sure things are going to get worse. Because roughly around 2017 is when I downloaded my first ever dating app. And back then, it was seen as taboo. If you were someone that got a dating app, you were seen as a weirdo. But fast forward to 2023, a lot of people, and I would even argue most relationships, are formed through these dating apps. The climate has changed. And different people use dating for different reasons. Some people use these dating apps predominantly to get laid, and other people use it predominantly to get married. I believe we really need to understand what the phrase dating means. And here's a little hack that I have for people that are entering the dating scene. Dating, the main purpose of it is for you to get data about the other person. Rather than viewing it as dating, I would like you to view it as data-ing. I would say that's the new way to view it. No longer dating, it's now data-ing. You're gaining data about the other person. And I believe if we have this sort of mindset, especially in 2023, we're capable of dating with more intention. Because nowadays, I have noticed that there's an information overload that is occurring. People that are going from the mindset of hooking up to getting a marriage, they're still bringing in their old school habits into a new school world. I mean, I see this every now and then. I recall when I used to be on the dating apps in the beginning of this year, I would see certain folks with so much specifications. If this guy's belts and shoes don't match, then I'm not going to vibe with him. Huh? What the heck does that have to do with anything? Understand this. These dating apps, they want to keep you hooked on the dating apps. Do you think they're going to make money if you're finding your life partner and getting off the dating app? Or do you think they're going to make money when you're single on the dating app, upgrading your subscription, going from gold package to diamond package? It's the latter. So if you go in with the intention, look, I'm not just dating for the sake of dating, whatever the hell that means. I'm data-ing. I'm gathering relevant data about the other person. And once you gather relevant data, now the next question is intuitively asked. What am I gathering the data for? You need to ask that question yourself. You don't need a guy from a podcast asking the question for you. When you ask that question yourself, that's when there's this clarity that's going to be reached. That's when the person who intuitively asks that question will decide, I'm gathering data because I still want to have fun and hook up, which is fine for a certain group of people. Or I'm gathering data because I want to find a life partner that I could settle with for the rest of my life. View dating as data-ing. And if you do this, you will skip a lot of the nuisances that a lot of these dating apps are putting. They're making all these user base get so freaking detailed nowadays. How tall do you want this person to be? How much should they make? What should their skin tone be? What blah, 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 blah. Being too detailed is not always a good thing. Do not have this huge laundry list of checklists thinking that you're doing something good. You're not. No one is going to meet 50 different checklist items because each human is different. Instead, think priorities. Think data-ing. Gather the data and then intuitively ask yourself, what the hell am I gathering this data for? And from there, you will be ready to date in 2023 and forward. Thank you very much for joining the ArmaniTalks podcast, and I'll catch you next time.